All right, welcome everybody. This is the London Bridge Yacht Club's parade of boats in Lake Havasu, and it's actually slightly warmer tonight than it was last night, and certainly less windy than it was last night. We were broadcasting from here, right in the Bridgewater Channel, right next to the London Bridge, and a lot of the boats had to drop out because of the wind. And I think we were maybe only had 12 or 13, 14 boats, and there were originally about 50. Now we do expect considerably more will be involved this evening, the second and final night of the boat parade. And there are lots of people here gathered once more in the channel for the event. And we see in the distance the lead boat that announces that the other boats are not far behind will be showing up in just a moment. By the way, this is the 34th annual Boat Parade of Lights, started back in 1982. And I'm Roger Galloway. I had such a great time last night, so it's nice to be back again tonight. This is cold weather for most of us here in Lake Havasu. The temperature being 59 right now. My sister Alice is here from Tualatin, Oregon, in the Portland area. I just want to ask you, Alice, um, do you feel really cold right now?
I think it's the perfect time to visit Lake Havasu. For me, it's balmy weather. Really, you could just be here without a coat or a jacket, from my perspective.
That's definitely from your perspective. We're so used to weather that is 70, 80, 90 degrees. So when something like 59 being outside, most people stay huddled inside in Lake Havasu. So it's quite different. But this is kind of a novel event for you as well, right? Seeing something like this?
I think it's the perfect way to kick off the holiday season. The lights are spectacular. You can tell it took people many, many hours and many, many hands to put together the lights along the waterfront here. And I'm so excited about finding the boats, and seeing how creative and they're decorated. So, yeah, this is a unique opportunity, and I'm so pleased to see so many people lined up um, waiting to see the boats tonight.
Well, what you're going to see, it's going to be a lot of fun and interesting. Is a number of the boats that'll be coming through here are put together by families, and they've been doing it for years. Several of them, 10, 11, 12 years. They've been, the whole family gets together, puts the lights on their boats, and then there's some corporate entities as well that get involved. And it's very different, and you're going to see some really beautiful boats, and you go, my gosh, the way they move across the water and everything, it's really a sight to behold. And they get by the London Bridge. And we're so fortunate here with Havasu Online TV to be able to see this. And we want to, mention to everybody that I don't know how you're watching it right now, but you can watch it on Facebook, Facebook at Havasu Online TV, or you can go to the Havasu Online TV channel on YouTube, and you can watch it on YouTube anytime you want, as a matter of fact. But what always impresses me with events like this in Havasu and doing what we're doing here tonight is the quality of the sound and the video that you're going to be experiencing. So I think you're going to enjoy this very much. In the distance right now, we see some of the boats approaching, and when they get here, I'll do my best to explain to you uh, who is behind them, who put that work together, and you'll have an opportunity to see what's going on. We're right next to the bridge, the famous London Bridge. Yes, it's still standing, hasn't fallen down yet, thank goodness. Otherwise, a lot of people are going to be trapped on the island over there, I'll tell you that. But it's really pretty right now. Very festive indeed. On the other side of the channel from where I'm sitting is the Javelina Cantina. You can see it in the background, as well as the Heat Hotel. Um, for those of you who don't know, not been around here, the Heat gained a little bit of extra recognition not too many years ago when Angelina Jolie flew in with a pilot, part of her training to get her pilot's license, with her husband, Brad Pitt. And they stayed at the Heat Hotel and then made their way over to a house, what is it, the House of Pancakes or IHOP. They went over to IHOP the next morning and had breakfast there. So it was a sight to behold for Lake Havasu, totally unannounced, to walk in and see, one of the most high profile couples ever in Lake Havasu. I don't think we'll see that couple here again. I don't think they're going to be a couple again. Anyway, that was a digression that I thought might be fun for you to hear. By the way, down here, the English village itself is really nicely decorated in lights and is just beautiful. One of the great things about it is you have all these families here and they bring their kids, and that's what this is all about. You know that? I mean, the kids, they get such a kick out of it. They really do. And there's a lot of them here tonight. All right, we have the lead boat going down the small boat, and now the first one is showing up. This is boat number 3 on our list, by the way. John and Bonnie View. Now they've been doing this since their 11th straight year participating in the boat parade of lights. They are members of the London Bridge Yacht Club, and their small boat here is all decorated, all put together. And this is one of the littlest, smallest ones in the parade, and they actually have their lettering in lights as well. Number 3 going through right now. Bonnie and John View. And I'm assuming that indeed number 4 will be next because he was here last night as well. The number 4 boat, let's see if that is going to be number 4. Again, some of them will not be participating, but I think we're going to have a lot more tonight than we did last night. This is another small one. You see, Alice, you see number
This
4?
one has a snowman on the back of it. I don't see the number on this one.
Okay, I remember. Yeah, it's got 2 snowmen in the back. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, there it is, number 4. That's Dan McGowan, another family entry. Remember the London Bridge Yacht Club as well. This is his 3rd year participating in the parade. There it goes. Yeah, 2 little snowmen in the back of the boat.
This one coming up is purple, pink, and red with light blinking on and off. It's really a sight to be seen on this river right now.
Ah, you're right. Now, let's see if that's going to be Denise's day. Yes, the coloring of the lighting is important. It's honoring Denise was a lady who passed away with cancer. And this is a service group entry, 3rd year participating. They raised money for Lake Havasu families that are battling cancer. So it's got a lot of value. And
very symbolic.
Yep, Denise's day. That's the reason again for the pink.
And they have music.
They do. And the word hope. The word hope is on the side. Merry Christmas. Again, this is the 34th annual London Bridge Yacht Club Boat Parade of Lights. And it looks like they are going just past the bridge and then turning around and coming back through again. It's a little bit shortened from previous years, again because of the wind. We'll see if this is number 6. Looks like it is. Number 6, another family entry. Ken and Marilyn Young, by the way. Now they're from Kingman. And they came all the way over here from Kingman to join in. They've been participating for many years. Now that one is nicely decorated, isn't it?
Professional.
Yeah, look.
Decorators.
Wow, look at that. Now that is a wildly decorated boat. Look at that. The moving lights on the boat. Really spectacular. The candy canes lighting up and and the looks like raindrops or something. Snowfall? You think it's snowfall? That's very, very nice, isn't it?
Lot of light bulbs.
Oh, man. Again, that's Ken and Marilyn Young from Kingman, by the way.
I mean, it must take hours and hours to put this together.
Oh, and to get it exactly
it's
right.
like a float in the Macy's parade.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And we have a sailboat over here sitting in the dock as well. Which is all decorated in lights. So everybody gets in the spirit of things. And now you can see across the the channel the boats making their way back, heading back in the opposite direction. Here comes another one right now. This is number. I'm not sure if this is going to be number 7 or not. We'll see. Or number 8. It looks like. Looks like number 8. Can we see what number that is? Yeah, number 8. Mark Farrar. Farrar. Family entry. And by the way, the boat right behind him is number 9. And they're family members joining in the parade just to have fun. That's what they're saying. So they're not looking necessarily to win, according to this, but both this one, number 8, and number 9 are related in some way. Number 9 is Nick Nichols, St. Nichols. There we go. Individual family entry as well. So that's number 9 directly behind him.
They're having fun. They're dancing and singing on the boat.
Yes, they are. I think it is a fun event for families and get little kids involved in that as well. So there we go. Here's number 9, Nick Nichols.
We've been coming here for, I don't know, more than 40 years, and it's so great to see the city emerge out of desert. I mean, really, when we first started coming here, it was nothing like this, and it's so beautiful.
Oh yeah,
And it's so populated.
yeah. We're talking about back in the early 70s. I started coming actually in the late 60s, coming here to visit Lake Havasu. It's unbelievable how it's changed. Here is one of the most spectacular entries. This one was the one last night that really captured my fancy. The Elks Club has put this one on. Yeah, this is a really nice one. Number 10, service group entry. This is the first time in 5 years that the Elks has participated, and we're certainly glad to have them back. And it's really a nice float. Look at that. Happy holidays on the side of it. And they have Santa. Peace, goodwill on the front of it. Very, very nice entry. Elks Club number 10. That's got to be a winner in some category.
The gifts in the back of it.
Oh, yeah, look, I didn't even notice that.
It'd be a great place to volunteer.
Yeah,
Help people put their float together.
yeah, look at that. Really nice. Now, I'm not sure which number this one. This one was not here last night. So this is a new entry tonight. The winds kept it from. I don't know if this is number 11 or not. We see number 12. This is number 12. This is the Lake Havasu Yacht Club entry. For those that are familiar with the parade, they may remember the lighted train. Well, the yacht club doesn't do the train anymore, but they still participate every year. I remember the the train. It looked like a train going along the lake. It was phenomenal, and it's too bad they don't do it. It took a lot of work and effort to put that on. It was just amazing. This one's kind of sliding by here. This is number. Hmm, is this number? This one says number 11. Oh, okay. AJ Camus, Camou. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Family entry, a long time participant, and sometimes he brings his kayaks, and sometimes his power boat. But that's what he brought here with us this evening, the power boat.
Kayaks were out, or skulls,
Oh,
other canoes, or smaller boats.
there are so many kayaks that are on this lake throughout the year. That's for certain. The Love Boat, very good. It certainly is. Yeah, this one is entry number. Is it number 12? Number 15? This is the Veterans United Slide Anchor Boat, by the way. Very, very interesting one. Slide Anchor Veterans Boat. It's got the reindeer on the side and lots of Christmas presents up on the top, and a Santa Claus and the U.S. flag. There you go. That's a really beautiful boat.
How do they get the power to work on these boats with all the lights on? It just plugs into their generator?
I would think, yeah, right. Plugs in, yeah.
Wow. Do they have to have an extra generator? Yep.
Extra generator.
It's an expense on their.
Mm. It's done for pure pleasure because nobody gets money out of this. I'll tell you that. Look at this one. Wow. This is number 17. Team Thompson. Family entry. Little Toot. They've been for over 10 years. This same float has been entered. Yeah, yeah, it's a favorite of the kids. I'll tell you, they love this one. Look at it, Tiny Toot. That one's really cute. Ah, that's one of my favorites here so far. I just like it, the way, the design, the look it has.
Very clean.
And it is tiny. It's a small boat, but boy,
What is the current
it's
club?
that's Jimmy Buffett.
Oh,
Jimmy Buffett fan. Yeah, fans of Jimmy Buffett. They're very big in this area, as a matter of fact. Kind of interesting so far, right, Alice?
yeah, very interesting,
Yeah.
especially with the moon. We're looking at the moon, the little crescent moon and the North Star.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
eclipse
yeah.
night, so beautiful.
Yeah. And I have to admit, it seems to have warmed up. Now, I know it hasn't, but it just seems like that.
Roger, 59 degrees is warm, believe you me.
Yeah, I guess if you're from Oregon, it's probably time to get out the bikinis. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a kayaker right in the middle. Well, you were asking about the kayakers. There you go. I don't know, man. Very yeah,
Order, is it?
n- hard to read, isn't it?
The mystery.
Yeah. Now, do we have more boats coming? We do. It is such a special Havasu event. This is not something you can do in every city. You know, it's not like having a parade on Main Street.
We know what's nice about it. You have this tonight. Tomorrow night, you have the lighting of the Christmas tree. Tomorrow, you have White Christmas, the play, a musical.
That's right, the Grace Arts Theater, right?
I mean, you have so many activities here for the holiday season.
Yeah.
It just gets you all excited.
Yeah, it really does. And that's right. The Grace Arts Theater is doing White Christmas this weekend, and I think the following weekend as well. And that's a wonderful holiday show, by the way. Oh my gosh! And they do terrific productions there. I've done 8 of their shows, as a matter of fact. So I always have. Yeah, this is number 18, River Medical corporate entry. Of course, they're first responders right there. So River Medical, I owe them a lot. Matter of fact, they met up with me one time on Vidal Junction Road. All right, River Scene Magazine. Jillian Danielson, one of my favorite people in this town, and that's a great website, by the way. River Scene Magazine covers almost everything in Lake Havasu of news and event happenings. This is a corporate entry, by the way. Uh, Last year's boat theme by them was Frozen, so this is their second year participating. River Scene Magazine.
Yes, I think
They lost their E.
this the last vote.
Oh, it is. So it's a Star Wars theme this year. There you go.
Very
And there's
timely.
yeah,
New Star
sure. Wonder if Jillian's on that boat. I would imagine she is. Well, so far they've been going right in order. We had some last night that were much higher numbers than this so far. So there you go. Look at the kayakers. There they are. There's four of them in sight right now, making their way in the channel, and they are decorated in lights as well. So how do you power a kayak? Isn't that a misnomer?
We must have a little battery. Could be LED battery powered lights.
Yeah, I'm real curious how that's done. They're moving along at a pretty good pace.
That one probably has a little motor on it.
There should be a special award for outstanding decorated kayak. Oh my gosh. You'll send me that. My sister took a great photo just now of all the lights down here. When you take a photo of it, they all kind of blend together with this array of colors with the water in the background. It's just phenomenal to look at. It's a very different kind of a shot for sure. We have more people here tonight than we had last night. That's for certain. Uh, they're moving along at a great pace here. Do we have? I assume we have other boats coming. Do we, folks? Stick with us now. Don't go away. The boats are again. They go under the bridge. They turn around. They make their way back to the direction of the marina.
Another big one.
We have, by the way, if you're curious, we do have a total of about 50 that signed up to participate. But I don't want you to think that if all 50 don't show up, that necessarily they decided not to at the last minute. Some of these, I think, intended to enter and then changed their mind. Um, the Western Arizona Humane Society was going to be participating, and then they decided last week that they couldn't get it all put together in time. They had too many adoptions to take care of. One of the boats actually made it up to the docking area here, and that's the kayak itself, one of the kayaks. So people have a chance to look up close at the kayak. Santa Claus, for those of you wanting to know, is here, and there's I think three or four of them, as a matter of fact. So you got to try to find the real one. He is there among them, so the kids have to guess. But we saw what we thought was the real one, didn't we, Alice? A little earlier
Yes, we did.
over here. The London Bridge Resort, by the way, we should mention we're actually uh, streaming here from the Splash Grill, part of the London Bridge Resort. We want to thank Cal Sheehy for allowing us to do this. He's been just great, and it's a great vantage place for the parade and to see everything that's going on here. What's the closest body of water to you over in Oregon?
The Pacific Ocean.
that's 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 a good place to have a parade of boats.
No, the Willamette River in Portland. So
Ah,
we have also a holiday festival of boats on the water all lit up like this. But we don't have the kind of light that you have here and the decorations. It's mostly just the boats, and it's usually pretty cold, but really quite spectacular as well. Like here's a kayak.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, what? Where'd he go? It looked like he went right into the dock. There, came in there pretty fast, didn't he? There he goes, back out again. Wow. got a lot of lights on that.
And a chicken on the front.
Oh yeah, yeah. By the way, the other thing, those of you who have been to Lake Havasu or live in Lake Havasu that are watching and listening right now, one of the things that we really love are all the little ducks that are in the water, and they're all over the place around here, and they're probably taking all this in as well and enjoying the festivities. Do we have other boats coming? I don't think so. So maybe the boats that we had last night, um, and there were actually more boats tonight, but there's a few that were here last night that were not here tonight as well. So I'm wondering if our crowd is not sure if more are coming or not. Are they? What do you think, folks? Think that's? I'm saying this aloud to everybody watching and listening as well. We're not sure ourselves, but we're assuming we may have seen the last boat, right? I think we have. The people down below us, there's still a large gathering of people, but I think a lot of them are also leaving or preparing to leave. But it was worth it. Hey, it was a free event, and the real work and labor and effort that went into it was on the part of the people that had the boats themselves, and they did an amazing job. And we want to thank them for participating, and also thank the London Bridge Yacht Club for putting this event on. Thank you very, very much. We have a really nice big event tomorrow night that I'm involved in, and those of you who are watching and listening, if you can possibly make it, it's going to be over at Wheeler Park. It is the lighting of the tree, and we have Santa Claus shows up. It's a great place to bring kids, and we do the night before Christmas. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus, and we do like a little kids say the darndest thing with the children as well. So it's a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll see some of you there as well. Thank you very much. I want to thank the folks with Havasu Online TV, and don't forget to watch YouTube channel as well, and you can see this whole thing that we've been talking about and dealing with this evening. Thank you very much. Thank you, Alice, for being here.
Thank you.